Venture video game. Venture is a fantasy-themed action game released in arcades in 1981 by Exidy. The goal of Venture is to collect treasure from a dungeon as a round smiley face named Winky. It was released as a launch title for the ColecoVision in 1982, then ported to the Atari 2600 and Intellivision. Gameplay, A gameplay, A gameplay, A gameplay, gameplay, A gameplay, gameplay, A gameplay, A gameplay, A gameplay, A gameplay, 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 A gameplay, A gameplay, A gameplay, A gameplay. Winky is equipped with a bow and arrow and explores a dungeon with rooms and hallways. The hallways are patrolled by large, tentacled monsters named hole monsters, which cannot be killed, injured, or stopped in any way. Once in a room, Winky may kill monsters, avoid traps, and gather treasures. If he stays in any room too long, a hole monster will enter the room, chase and kill him. In this way, the hole monsters serve the same role as Evil Otto in the arcade game Berserk. The more quickly the player finishes each level, the higher their score. The goal of each room is only to steal the room's treasure. In most rooms, it is possible, though difficult, to steal the treasure without defeating the monsters within. Some rooms have traps that are only sprung when the player picks up the treasure. For instance, in the two-headed room, two two-headed ettins appear the moment the player picks up the prize. Winky dies if he touches a monster or hole monster. Dead monsters decay over time and their corpses may block room exits, delaying Winky and possibly allowing the hole monster to enter. Shooting a corpse causes it to regress back to its initial death phase. The monsters themselves move in specific patterns but may deviate to chase the player, and the game's AI allows them to dodge the player's shots with varying degrees of intelligence. For example, the snakes of the serpent room are relatively slow to dodge arrows. The trolls of the troll room are quite adept at evasion. The game consists of 3 different dungeon levels with different rooms. After clearing all the rooms in a level, the player advances to the next. After 3 levels, the room pattern and monsters repeat, but at a higher speed and with a different set of treasures. The different dungeons in each level are as follows: Wall room, serpent room, skeleton room, goblin room, two-headed room, dragon room, spider room, genie room, demon room, cyclops room. That room, the highest score on the original game, was set in 1982 by 15-year-old Randy Kuntz of Fairview, Alberta. Reception. The ColecoVision version of Venture was reviewed in Video Magazine in its Arcade Alley column, where its graphics and background music were praised. Reviewers predicted that the game's complex play routine and strategies, which had made the game seem out of place in the arcade, would guarantee the home release's popularity. At 112, it would go on to receive a Certificate of Merit in the category of Best Arcade to Home Video Game Translation at the 4th Annual Arcade Awards. 108 Creative Computing Video and Arcade Games in 1983 complained of the repetition of the first 3 levels after completing them, but said that otherwise ColecoVision Venture is just as enjoyable as the arcade version. Jan Yarnot reviewed the Coleco version of Venture in the Space Gamer No. 58. Yarnot commented that, "I wish the designer were credited. He deserves it. The cartridge is a lot of fun and should remain one of our favorites for years. I recommend it."